It depends. Like, this Clockwork can help him out versus the Shadow Demon and Nyx early on, but then they have to decide if they want to just pressure Arteezy's Lifestealer, or if they want to just creep skip with the Darkseer and then let Clock do whatever he wants to across the map. So you can, if you let the Darkseer creep skip, you're letting Arteezy get some farm, but at the same time Clockwork can rotate across the map and your Darkseer isn't suffering. So there are multiple ways of approaching this lane. They just have to decide which one is the best one for them in this particular match, in this particular game.
And we'll get to find out in just a moment. You hear the beckoning call of war.
I don't think they have to
exactly.
I don't think they have to pressure Lifestealer that much, because they can always dominate him later on with Nyx, with Razor. I think it's much better for them to have a really tanky, well-fed Darkseer than the one that's just struggling in the lane all the time, trying to contest.
Typically you take Darkseer because it's so easy for him to get an early lead, and you build up this utility that allows you to plow across the map. And when we talked about this mid-game timing and Keen Gaming's lineup, Darkseer definitely seems like the most important core. Of course, you're always going to need damage to back that up, but let's say you get a few items on Darkseer and you just start balling down lanes. You have that chase potential, you have the hunt and kill aspects of your team, especially from the Clockwork.
Yeah. Really not the best game for something like a Dominator on Darkseer, sadly for him, as he's playing versus Doom and Nyx. But he can build into other things. But I've seen players do Dominator even versus Nyx and Doom, so we'll see. Also, it looks like Crit is going with Arteezy towards that bottom lane. So they are hiding their lanes for now. They're trying to dodge. But you do not want to lane Lifestealer versus Ursa either. That's the thing. You don't want to lane S4 versus Ursa, definitely. But Nyx versus Ursa? Really?
I think the difference
not much better, sir.
Is that at least Lifestealer has a matching movement speed, so he can move. And actually, if you look, Arteezy started with an Orb of Venom.
And 2 shared tangos, yeah.
But on the other side, so is Old Chicken. He's got his hands on an Orb of Venom as well. So I guess his plan was tap him, move away, but he'll just tap you back and keep on chasing.
Yeah, but there's three heroes here. Arteezy has to be very careful.
Yes, he backs away. They did have a ward down, so they saw that perfectly. Top lane just looks like it should be...
Yeah, it should
Old
be
11 got both.
Even. We're going to have Old 11 on the top lane versus Doom. Both of these heroes are going to farm very well. I don't see a lot of kill potential coming from either of these sides. But on this bottom lane, I believe Keen Gaming has a much better lineup to pressure and to win this lane. Obviously, depends on how well Fly plays around with his Shadow Poison. As it's been buffed up, it only takes 35 mana now. And maybe if you get that Fissure block, you separate the Ursa or Disruptor from the rest. There's skill potential on both sides, but it's much easier for Keen Gaming.
Yes, and also if you're playing the Shadow Demon, you level in that poison like you want to. The sticks are already prepped and ready on both the supports.
Yeah, they both get it already.
Like, oh goody, I haven't got a stout shield on this Clockwork, but I have got the appropriate regen courtesy of the spam that will come out of Fly. Shaker is already wrapping around. Just probing the aggression. You can really see Kaka is actually scouting out for him because he wants to stay on top of Shaker at all times.
Fly is actually getting disruption, which isn't that bad. If you disrupt Dark when he gets close, then you can set up for Crit to get behind and use that Fissure properly to block him off and then go on him.
It's a good reset tool in case you end up with like 4 or 5 Fury Swipes on you suddenly.
That's true as well, but look at Kaka. He's just zoning the two of them on his own with Battery Assault.
He's just trying to force some sort of response. Because the disruption hasn't been thrown out yet, so they don't know that that's been leveled. They want to actually just make sure...
I think you have a fair guess that disruption is what he leveled.
Considering there's no poison.
Yeah, there was no poison used so far, so you pretty much are aware of that.
Meanwhile, top, Old 11 just cutting the creep wave.
Yeah, and on the mid lane, we have Razor having 3 CS versus the 4 of the OD. Bottom lane, however...
He's fine. Kaka just about gets away, skirts the vision. They couldn't get the disruption out due to the battery assault.
Dark has to be careful. He's fine. Yeah, it's all about positioning here. I believe 2 kills that are very possibly going to happen is either the Shadow Demon or the Dark or the Disruptor.
Shadow Demon will disrupt also from pursuing this. It's still only level 1 Fury Swipes. They need to quickly get to 3. That's when you can actually start to bully the Lifestealer away.
He's going to have boots on Ursa, however, and with those boots, even with level 2, you are able to dish out a lot of damage, and that's what they're trying to do.
There's a rage though. Kaka trying to move forward. The cogs come out in a crit instead, and now he's stuck here, unable to cast a spell. Barry start running out soon. They should have the damage to win ground crit before then, and first blood is drawn. Kaka gets the gold.
Yeah, crit falls sadly for him as he tries to help out the Nikes. Nikes does run away, but instead they turn their attention to him and they take him down. Clock is just so good in this current lane right now, and giving that first blood to Clock, man, that feels good. Like whenever you're playing a position for Clock, getting that first blood just means a lot.
Light. Oh, they mistimed the fissure. Kaka is going to walk off alive.
Yeah, he has sticks to work with too. Like, he's completely fine here. Oh man, Crit has to be feeling so bad after missing that. That's such an easy setup as well. You don't even have to pre-attemptingly use it. You just you can also wait for the disruption to end.
Yeah, it's like a set time. It feels like, you know, when you see Shadow Demons with Miranas and you mistime the arrow.
Yep.
It's that level of, what did I just do? You done nothing. Disruption coming out now. Fissure on point this time. Trying to force Old Chicken back. They're going to get him pretty low, but with a big stick, he should be able to back away and be fine. They have a salve as well in Dark, so Old Chicken will just back up for a second. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're actually pretty even on CS. No one getting a ridiculous amount out of this because, of course, every time you approach the Astral, there's instantly a static link to take something away.
It used to be the lane in which Razor would dominate, but some changes happened, and it's pretty much even at the moment, I guess.
Yeah, he did take a point in Plasma Field. I'm expecting him to likely just max out Unstable Current now. Does he feel that way, or do you just go 2 and Unstable and then max out Static Link?
You can max out the Static Link as well. We'll see. With Plasma, I guess you farm a bit easier and you scale a bit better, no matter what happens in the lane.
Speaking of farming, Old 11 up to 50 CS now.
Yeah.
Compare that to Doom, and this is part of the problem, right?
Yeah, but Doom isn't far away, by the way. Even though he's almost being doubled, you can see only 400 gold net worth because Doom is eating those creeps at the side, and he's doing the same thing. When Darkseer is pulling towards the medium camp, Doom pulls to either the small camp or the hard one, and he eats one of the creeps, and because of the Devour, he's keeping up.
And now, they're going to actually throw out the Doom straight away. Crit's trying to get in range for the fissure.
Yeah, but
it's a little bit too far away,
there's a shrine as well.
And look at this rune. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. It's minute 5 as well.
Oh, the fissure gets in range.
Yes, because he was making a turn there, and because of that, the fissure blocked him off. So
beautifully done. Maybe you survive if you just keep running directly that way, and then a TP comes in to activate the shrine.
Exactly, but that's
such a small
that's
thing.
A stretch. That's a stretch. Mid lane, we see Clock rotating around. He might just go and try kill this OD or rotate top, actually. Let's see.
It's very hard to gank the OD at this point. Especially if the Shaker just TPs in and ruins your gank completely with one fissure.
Well, you saw the Shaker porting top, and now you see the Clockwork went behind the tower, planted that ward.
Oh, Shaker. Just harassing a little bit. They can't kill Dark.
He's so fine. He's so fine. He's
1100 HP, level 7.
Level 7, they're level 4. Like, he wants them to attack him.
Yeah, if you come out a little bit too far,
however, S4 is there.
Yep, wrapping around. Gonna club him down, but he is tanky as well. He'll back away successfully.
Sumail has no ulti to work with, and Razor is just fine to go back and use that shrine of his.
And Crit is just patrolling back and forth here.
He has to be careful. He's getting low.
Yep, Rage used. Trapped in by Kaka. He's like, please let me out the other side, but it's too late.
He ported away from the bottom lane because bottom is very hard for him, and he met an even harder lane on that top lane. Bottom lane, Shadow Demon might just fall. Fly gets glimpsed back, but it's them that turn the fight.
S4 needs to be careful because Old Chicken's level 4, so he has 2 points in the Fury Swipe, so he'll scare away the Doom. And they might just look to go in again. S1 needs to be careful about this. They don't have the glimpse. Kinetic Field's still on cooldown as well. Coming off cooldown soon. And they go in. Damage done to Old Chicken. Has to back away though. Shadow Demon's pretty pesky for him. He gets out of the Kinetic Field and away. S4 gets stuck inside.
At the same time on that top lane.
Oh, they actually still get Ursa. And now in the top lane, Old 11. So damn tanky.
Just way too tanky for them. Exactly. Way too tanky.
But nice kill there onto the Ursa. S4 the Scorched Earth, which he's been maxing out here, by the way. Something we saw Doom start to do more in the last few months, because it used to be Infernal Blade was the max out, the priority over Scorched Earth.
We actually see that Doom going back to that top lane. If anyone can face against Old 11s,
well, he has Doom again.
Oh, there we go. Before
the surge out, but no, actually he didn't.
Yeah,
no,
after.
It didn't matter. They'll just chase forward. Crit's going to body block him. The Kinetic Field won't save his life. The Glimpse back won't change anything. At least you'll get denied. No, he didn't. Dark was winding up the attack. But they
Mid
still
lane?
get the kill.
He should be fine. They disrupt him, but they didn't have the amount of damage necessary to take him down. And now RTZ.
Arteezy's just being dove here. Old Chicken wants this, but the open wins will come out. That's what he's waiting for. He's waiting to see how far Old Chicken was willing to go. There are rotations across.
Man, these two carries are suffering hard. Level 4, 8 minutes in.
The offlaners are having a treat, though.
Offlaners are having a lot of fun, but these tri-lanes just hurt their experience so much. Old Chicken?
Comes down. Sumail gets the Astral. Arteezy
No one
moves
can
forward.
save him.
He says, Urs, if you want to fight, I'm here. What are you going to do now?
Maybe if Kaka had a port there to port in to cock them away, but he didn't. And now he's being chased by S4 as well. He has to be careful.
Yeah, this is a situation where he wants to cog someone inside with him, but we'll do it in the end. Just sap the damage away from S4. S4 trying for the kill. Might just about get at the Scorched Earth, but now give his life in return.
Yeah, he just gets it with the Scorched Earth because of that level 4 of it, right? So much damage.
But that's not a good trade for S4. He was the highest level, the highest net worth. And
at least he kills him first, but look at that. He gave away 600 gold to that Razor. 8 minutes in.
Look at the XP change
That's
as well.
crazy. That's donkers.
It's donkers.
Donkers.
Donkey level
Crit?
of bonkers. Yeah, it's too short of a range of glimpse. You can get the kinetic field up in time.
Yeah, they just tried to glimpse him back, but kinetic field just wasn't there. And Kaka, level 4, has that turn, has boots, gets that double damage, runs into crit now. One of the biggest buffs that Clock had was when Battery Assault changed in such a way that you can instant cast it without
Yes,
like...
and he's going to be able to use it now. He gets
Exactly.
close enough.
Oh.
The cogs off the mark. The kinetic field traps him in still. But by some time, the disruption. S4 is here. Nice fissure. Connects on the multiple heroes. Crit has to back up. Gets away. The Astral is
Sumail
out,
is
but
dead.
Sumail is dead. Gets killed by the passive of the Razor. And when Razor comes out, he's not quite ready to part. He's too low on HP. They'll back away. But keen converge on the mid lane. Arteezy is farming in the bot, but in the meantime, they're diving in the mid. They get another kill on the fly this time. They'll turn around, look towards that tier 1. All the while, Arteezy says, guys, I almost Midas.
This is the pace that we expected from them, considering what lineup they have drafted and considering how well their lanes have went. This is pretty much what we expected to happen.
Fisher, S4 throws out the Doom. Kinetic field down, so
There's a
easy, they
haste
should be able
for
to
him.
yeah, he's got the haste. They might not need to deny him. It's going to be close. Meanwhile, Clock does go down. A glimpse back to get rid of the OD. S4 needs to just run now. Scorched Earth runs out soon.
He's just baiting there.
Crit is there, ready, and
no, he did die in the end.
It looked like he was going to go down.
He tried to.
He tried to run back to base. I'm surprised they didn't just go for the safer option of denying him.
I guess the haste baited him into thinking that he.
I mean, it's a level 1 Doom, right?
Yeah, but
it's pure damage.
And he got that haste. He was like, "All right, I'm gonna try to go for the fountain." That doesn't work out. And S4 is such a beast right now, man. Like he's dominating with this Doom.
And we'd think that you would think that the Darkseer would have the advantage because it's a hero that wants a free lane. But the way S4 has played this with the max Scorched Earth build, he's fighting and fighting.
Plane, fly.
More fighting going on. Old 11. Full turn back. Sees Sumail. Kaka's committed though. He has no choice.
Well, he did have a choice to go back, but he decided to
He's got hook shot.
use it.
It's not the way you want to have to use hook shot.
He can hook back.
There we go. One more orb chase.
Nah, he has stick. He has stick, so he'll survive. They can't catch him.
But yeah, Fly's not going to try. He did have the purge if you get a little bit closer.
There's a smoke towards mid though. S4 and crit.
Keen to commit. They want this tower. The TP's going to come in. The blink in. The static storm goes down, but a sidestep by S4. They'll glimpse him away. Fissure long range onto Yi, but with the static storm and the fissure then working against EG, they can't find the kill.
Old Chicken survives and so
S4, where are you going?
Wherever he wants to, man. He's
top of the world.
No one can stop him at this point. And they have heroes that are pretty decent versus Doom, but he's just way ahead. He has phases, drums, moving towards that BKB. Right now, he's just controlling the pace of the game completely. I like this a lot. He's playmaking so hard.
Let's see what he can make happen next. Doom is off cooldown in 30 seconds. The scan came out. He immediately aborts. I mean, he should do. He's only got 500 HP. Trying to get towards that ATOS as quickly as possible. All the while on the other side, what's Sumail doing? Sumail, he is actually going for a 4-star, and he almost has it.
Yeah, he needs it. They need some more mobility versus the Ursa, specifically now when Yi finishes off his ATOS, and he's getting closer. Needs 800 gold, more or less.
And the drums are up for Old Chicken as well, so expect this Ursa to ramp up aggression.
Like, But I have to say, these heroes of Keen Gaming, they don't scale as well as EGs.
No.
And if this game goes late, I worry for them. They're playing versus a Doom, OD, and Nyx. These heroes want to farm, they want to chill and just wait for the late game. And so far, it's not like they're losing the mid game either. The stun is there, and the Darkseer is caught.
They move in, they throw out the Doom.
Yeah,
And he
try
has
to
no
surge
escape plan.
yourself, that just purges it off.
Exactly, and trap him in the corner, kill him off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He wishes it required a strong dispel, but the basic will do it. And Darkseer, the guy
Has fallen.
who's doing the best on farm, really, by a decent amount on the side of Keen.
Old
Who
chicken.
we said would have all that utility is the one
Old
dying
chicken, sir.
constantly. This is brave. Purge, hook shot in. Kaka trying to create that space. They're going to be scared away. Static Storm gets dropped down straight away. Kaka stands his ground. They're trying to find a kill. Astral to buy a little bit of time. They're going to leave Shadow Demon behind. The glimpse back on S4. He's going to fall alongside him. Fly will go down. Disruption by 2 more seconds. S4 turns around the Infernal Blade. He's still alive. He'll finally go down. Yi, they drop the
that
Sands Eclipse.
hammer.
They go straight in. Sumel, though, he's super low. He'll just about get out of range. Razor had no mana to
Old
work
chicken.
with, and now Old Chicken has to back away from Crit. Crit, in the end, the only person who really has health to work with in that fight.
Old chicken running back with 10% HP, but surviving.
He's role-playing a chicken.
Yeah, it's fine. Yi sadly uses that shrine and instantly gets pinged by the Ursa. Like,
Oh, no.
why, like, why can't you wait for us?
Guys, I'm
Happens.
close to Atos. If I die here, sets us back.
I don't have time for you. Just go back to the fountain, chicken.
And that was very close. Sumel with the aggressive play. He almost died to the passive there because he was staying so close.
I just love how sometimes players are so ballsy, like Old Chicken was there with his Ursa. He knows his limits. He runs in, baits them into attacking him so that he can buy enough time for his teammates to come and handle them.
Not many heroes can casually go, I've got drums, it's good enough. But
Yeah.
Ursa with the enrage to protect him in the worst case scenario is definitely one of them. And now Ursa wants to go Roche.
Well, they are smoked up, and S4 is the only one around, but with that scan, they should know what's up.
So whether they can stop it. S4 does have the blink, he's got the stomp, and he has got the Doom ready as well. Oh, they're moving top though. They're looking for a kill right now. Sumel trying to escape the 4-star. Astral's going to be used, but Kaka's ready to party. The hook shot's there, and they're glimpsing back into the kinetic field. Surrounded, no Silence Eclipse, no way to protect himself. He'll fall.
S4 is
Oh,
going
S4.
into the pit.
Oh, he can do this as well. He can throw out the
Yeah.
Doom. He's trying for it, but no. Chicken, he just about keeps out of vision. S4 wants
He
to back
definitely,
away.
he didn't even use the War Stomp there. He definitely could have killed Old Chicken. That's so unfortunate.
And that means the Roche will go the way of Keen. S4, considering how he's played this, you would have thought he'd be just quick on that with an easy kill. It's a confident move into the pit. He
It's
knew
a
what was up.
confident move, but also he's working with a lot of information. Like he sees them. Oh, glimpse.
Atos comes out. It's just a Shadow Demon. They even commit a Static Storm because they don't want to waste any time with those disruptions. But Fly might still be able to waste their time anyway.
Yeah, he's wasting a lot of their time indeed.
They got the fissure, but it's too late.
So basically, he saw them killing Sumail on top lane, and because of that, he didn't commit into that pit, as he knew if he does, they're close by, they're nearby, they're getting there.
Yes.
And then most likely he thinks, all right, I'm gonna just die. I won't even get the kill.
Usually as
He'll
an
deny
off-laner in that scenario, you go, okay, if I stop Ursa Roshing, it's worth it. But then you remember, wait, I'm a Doom who's definitely top of net worth in this game. I'm playing ahead of everyone else. I'm worth too much gold to give up.
Exactly. Oh,
Hook
hook shot.
Crit's going to get caught. Clapped down by
He's
the
gone.
Ursa. And, well, he
This-
was there on the map. You see that little nice little Arcana effect?
This is definitely the pace in which they have to play. They have to continue playing like this. Oh, the fortification with the multi-shot. Look at that.
They really care about it.
They care so much about it. It's definitely
Radiant's
repelling them super hard.
S4 he's going in. Will stomp used, and the Doom thrown out, and the Razor straight away down to half HP. The TP coming in from Lifesteal RT. He's trying to get involved. The Cogs push them all back. The Raid's going to be easy in Rage. In fact, coming up from Old Chicken, trying to run through Lifesteal
Deny.
down to half HP. Beautifully done with the deny, and now they're going
Echo.
to jump him with the Echo Slam. Crit going to town. It's not going to do enough though. Once again, just like earlier today, it's so deceptive.
It looks
Combo
beautiful, does
damage.
nothing.
Look at
Yeah.
that. You even get some Street Fighter statistics there.
Radiant's
779 damage, and now Kaka will just retreat with the Cogs to cover their escape. And through all that, while you do kill off Razor, it's just a deny. You use the Echo Slam,
Radiant's top tower is
and your life still has to stop farming.
Shaker is like that really beautiful sports car that has a really bad engine right now. It looks pretty, but it does absolutely nothing. That Echo right there catches
He's a spoiler.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
spoilers on a car.
catches two here. Exactly, bravo. So Spoiler on a Lada Sedan Baklajan, that's what he is. He goes there, uses Echo, deals 50 damage with it. No one cares, they just walk away.
Shakers who buy the Arcana are like, you know when you're a younger kid and you can like crush up a can and put it in the wheel of your bike to make it sound like a motorbike?
So it sounds like yeah, that's it.
That's exactly what they are. I mean, look at what Crit's doing as well. He has no intention of getting a blink. He just wants a 4-staff, and that's going to be slowed down. The vacuum drags him back. Old 11 says, let's play. He doesn't even have a TP, so he's not getting out of here.
Yeah, with Kaka there and with Old Chicken around, there's like no escape.
He's like, please let me farm a little bit
Triple
more.
combo. Amazing.
3 times combo. Banks. When I die with my Arcana, I get to know how many heroes it took to kill me. A confidence
There's a
booster,
smoke.
for sure.
They might run into either Fly or Doom here, but
It's hard to catch Doom, though.
Yeah,
with
very
the drums,
hard.
the phase,
And
moves,
it's
the blink.
nighttime, and they have no vision.
Tower is under attack.
They'll TP down, though. They want Arteezy.
Arteezy, if he
Go
tries
TP.
to port,
Hook shot. Kaka can interrupt that, and now he's all for sure to death. Kinetic Field traps him in, and they'll give it over to Old Chicken. Actually, no, Kaka he snatches it with a rocket flare.
cheeky little play there.
Beat
with the
by
rocket.
Spirit Vessel.
Exactly. I mean, it's a good pickup for this game. Definitely going to help versus Doom.
They need a solution to him. He's still sitting at the top of the net worth. He's heading for a BKB, though. So S4 is reading this perfectly.
Overall, a good performance by Keen Gaming so far, but it's to be expected. It's what their lineup does the best right now. And it's on EG to survive through this aggression. Oh, the force there.
Full stuff to get away. Disrupt
Glimpse
stops them, but now the Glimpse back. Static Storm down. Sumail can't even drop the Shinies Eclipse, trying to buy him enough time with a fissure, but it doesn't work. He's dead. 45 seconds on the sideline.
And the vacuum catches Shadow Demon as well. Can they take him down, though?
That's a small
He's very
consolation prize, but they'll take that as well. They got the main meal. Moving in pretty deep. Kaka will back away before Arteezy thinks about using the open wounds because they've already got Glimpse.
Oh,
Visual
great.
under 4 heroes, but they're so tanky and so unified that EG are hesitant.
4x combo, 600 damage.
Radiant's top
Overall,
numbers.
I mean, overall, Crit has played a good game. He's been around. His fissures are on point. He's breaking these fights in decent manner. Even there, he breaks up the fight so that OD isn't caught. But they just have way too many heroes that can get on top of him. And the Clockwork is the one that rotated from behind.
The blink
Bounties now top lane.
is a matter of desperation that he desperately needs. And
Can he get him?
Kaka, he's going to go down here. S4 just
course
takes him
he
on
can.
his own. If anyone on EG can do it, S4 can.
On the
Bot lane,
bottom lane.
Echo Slam again. Wonderful effects, but what does it achieve? Astral comes up. Glimpse away. Sumail kept away from this kill, but the Purge is going to be using Old Chicken. The follow-up stuns might be enough to secure a kill into Ursa. He has the Enrage and the Aegis to work with, though, so have to kill him off twice. Look at this. Dark is Wayne. Has a kinetic field. Aegis just got reclaimed as
Oh,
well.
no.
The Orb of Venom! It ticked it down!
He's going to fall to
And
that.
now the Doom. S4 moves in. The Astral gets the kill onto the very depressed bear, and they'll pursue looking for more. The Glimpse to get him away. Science Eclipse goes down. It's the second kill for Sumail onto Old 11. The Static Storm gets dropped down, and now Razor trying to fight with the assistance of the Shrine, but still has to back away. The Static Link is going to get broke, and the hook shot gets fluffed because Shadow Demon's already dead. Kaka trying to move in to do something, anything if he can, but Razor's already down. The Cogs are going to be committed. Sumail on the side, going to move to the away, but the Glimpse back's going to be there. It doesn't matter. He protects himself with the Astral, and Kaka out of HP will fall as well. And the only one left is Disruptor. It's not like he's going to find any kills. Dark gets overwhelmed and kills as well as Keen lose all 5.
You can say that it's unfortunate, but at the same time, EG, they brought all of their numbers to the bottom lane because they knew that Aegis is going to expire very soon.
But to lose it to an Orb of Venom.
Yeah, to lose that region to Orb of Venom after the Aegis expires, that definitely is unfortunate. You have to understand, both of these teams know the exact second in which Aegis is going to expire, and they're counting on that. They're playing around that. Keen Gaming, they overplayed their hand in that exact situation because Old Chicken, he played it right. He was going back, but he didn't count on that little Orb of Venom to linger long enough to kill his regeneration.
And if he just hanged around a little bit longer, he would have had that second life. The problem was it was risky. You're in the river like that. You're surrounded by heroes like the Shaker. The damage comes up to Sumail. And it's not like Dark had the save. The Static Storm had already been committed.
He could have died earlier. That's also a fair point. He could have just let himself go.
To be among my kin.
And now they will look to get aggressive again. Old Chicken moving in.
That fight might...
Glimpse.
Oh, there we go.
Fly drag back. kind of see this coming. He's going to purge up Old Chicken first of all. S4 is waiting patiently here. Blinks in. That's the wall stomp. And now the enrage is going to be used. Old Chicken trying to move away. Astro and the Fissure separates the team. Hook shot across though. Kaka just trying to zone away Sumail so that he can actually save Old Chicken's life. Meanwhile, Arteezy going super deep. The rage is going to run out soon. Infested Creep trying to move away. Now S4, the BKB active. The Static Storm goes down. Arteezy vacuum back and he's dead. At least he didn't die on a cliff for once. And S4 going to be chased on 2 next. The BKB is going to run out. The Atos connects just in time. 4 stuff to try and make him escape. Spirit Vest there. Astral to try and save the day. But when he comes out, I don't know if he's going to feel saved here. He's surrounded on all sides with the Spirit Vessel still lingering. S4 trying to run away with the Scorched Earth. It's too late though. The Bash comes out. Old Chicken gets the kill and on the high ground. What can you do? Haven't got the mana to even do an Echo Slam. At least he's got the 4 stuff. He's got a big wand. He might try and make a play here, but the Glimpse back and they lost. The OD again. The Echo Slam connects on it 2. They can't even bring 1 down. Old 11 with the wand will stay alive and back off. Kaka will get out as well. The poison stacks are enough to drop him. Old 11 will back away. Fissure stuns him for a moment, trying to move him.
No.
He wants this kill so badly, he'll give his life for it.
It was
and now
Crit
Surge
that
up.
forced
Oh,
him.
Chicken is going back in. Crit forced him, and now he has to pay a price alongside his comrade as he gets glimpsed back into a mess.
They have a lot of buybacks. You can buy back the Shadow Demon, you can buy back the Doom, but instead,
Dire's middle
it looks like they won't because there is a Radiance on Arteezy, so he can
It's
perhaps...
Arteezy's time to shine.
Yeah,
Look
he
how
can-
low they all are.
He can defend this on his own.
Atos, they'll just back away. They go, okay.
Yeah, no
We won't take
buybacks.
bullets.
Glimpse?
He can't kill anyone. He's like, wait, where was that low target? He already left, Arthur.
He's trying to search any... But look at that, Old Chicken has been caught.
He has, and he's just using the enrage. He'll be clubbed down again by the Infernal Blade. The open winds are there, and
Surge,
Darth is
perhaps?
in trouble. The Surge, he can't throw it out for him. The Old 11 saved it for himself.
Hey, no, he moved in to use the mech. I believe maybe what happened is...
Did he run out of mana?
Maybe he ran out of mana while using mech. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not certain. But definitely should have used that surge on Ursa.
I'm pretty sure that's the story you tell.
Yeah.
Oh, Chicken.
That's definitely what he's gonna hear. Yeah, I had no mana. Sorry, man. Had to wait 1 more second to
Dark
use it
has
for myself.
Static Storm, but they don't want to defend this. Tier 1 with 4. Roshi's up,
Radiant's middle
but
tower has
it's a
fallen.
lot easier for Keen to take it when they have an Ursa alive.
But there is a smoke from EG. It's very unlikely that they go for Rosh. Let's see.
It's a long wraparound.
You can see there, yeah, because you can't run exactly onto this bounty. It's going to spawn, and you're expecting people to be around that bounty. Keen Gaming definitely is. But it looks like Keen Gaming, they're much
Kaka.
manlier. They're going in.
Oh yeah, the Fissure to cut him off. He's got a hookshot trying to escape, and he'll use it. Arteezy did get the bounty as well, and Sumail was on the bot lane getting both of those. So a net worth advantage for the side of EG, and it's forcing Keen's attention. While it's close to the Roche pit, they want to actually just get in there and get that second life on the friendly neighborhood bear. And his Negus
You can
continues.
with this you can force EG to fight you. It's not only about taking Aegis and Cheese, it's about forcing EG to go here into the area in which you want to fight.
Fly is just being annoying. The bashes from Ursa.
Old 11 is really strong here.
Whoop. Going in right now. BKB comes out. The Doom thrown straight onto Darkseid, so he can't search to save anyone. Can't save himself. He's dead. 50 seconds on the sideline. Chasing on the Yi next. Down to half HP already. Arteezy just whittling away at him. The BKB gets forced out. The static link's going to be there. And now the static storm
Arteezy's
drop as
caught.
well. Arteezy, the disruption by time though. Fly to save the day. But now in trouble, surrounded. They do
He's
drop
gone.
the silence clips on the side to get a kill on the Kaka. But Arteezy's dead. Now Yi low. It looked like it's a Sumail show. Triple kill already. Now he's going to try and run down more. Kaka traps him in, but Sumail says, if you want this fight, I'll give it to you. The Echo Slam's going to be down to 1, and there's enough to bring Disrupted down. Sumail stays alive. Kaka does not. Looking forward onto the
that
earth.
the
It's an ultra
rampage?
kill. Can he get the rampage? The enrage is there. Gold Chicken says, no, I won't give you this. But after a delay, you might still. Sumail is ready to fight. Final hit comes out. It's actually from Crit with a double kill.
Yeah, Crit steals it in the end. But yeah, the EG is still very happy with how that fight went. Ultra kill for Sumail. Nyx did die very early on, but it doesn't matter. He's there to create some chaos, to create some space for Sumail to do the heavy lifting to get the maximum damage output possible on his OD.
It's Arteezy. If he dies in the middle of a fight, at least he wasn't on a cliff.
Yeah, that's true as well. Overall, though, King Gaming, they start that fight very poorly. As Old 11, I was saying, as he's in that river, these words come out of my mind. He's very strong here, and at the same moment, Doom jumps on him and dooms him. Because he realizes the same thing. This Darkseer is the most important target to Doom in these fights, and he's also the most valuable player on the side of King Gaming when it comes to team fighting. If there's no Darkseer, it's much easier for EG to fight.
Oh no. Oh, Chicken. He wanted to go into row so badly. EG was standing here. Big mistake.
Darkseer
Rage
is
is already
porting in,
used. Darkseer is porting in. Can he save his life? Look at this. Dark just going to be forced away. S4 is infested right now. Oh, Chicken clubbed up. They're ready to bomb out of this. And no, look at this. The orbs will follow. Sumail will get the kill. That's Ursa gone for 50 seconds. He asked to trap one more in. Kaka Chaser Ford has already committed the hook shot, and EG will just back out of this choke point, not taking any casualties. Maybe Fly will come down. Get him low with the plasma field. They'll kill him off. He does throw the purge out before he dies. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, but definitely favoring EG so far. He might look to re-engage.
They're smoked up. They're still going in.
Atos comes out on the Doom. Gonna lash him up a little bit. Spirit Vessel got a glimpse of back, forcing out the BKB. The Fissure splits up the fight. Hold 11 again, a little bit too deep here. They don't have a Doom this time around. The Glimmer Cape buy him a little bit of time, but when he comes out, they are waiting. The Fissure will finally disappear. The Static Storm gets dropped. BKB from Yi moving forward. The Cogs is down as well. Sumail trapped in. He's gonna get low. He's gonna fall. Astral. No, he might be able to get a blink out. The Doom comes off. Tool down. S4 chasing forward onto Hold 11. They'll find a kill on the Sumail in the meantime. Arteezy will find something in return as they get the Darkseer kill, but to lose Sumail like that is an unfortunate series of events.
He has no buyback. Now Ursa is alive. They can go straight into the pit. There's 50 seconds without that OD that was doing so well so far, but unfortunately, I mean, you don't expect King Gaming to be so decisive with their movements.
No.
They just lost their Ursa. They still smoke up, and they go instantly to fight 4 versus 5. That's very brave of them, and it pays out in the end.
Absolutely. It was the way they broke across, because we've seen the prioritization that's given to this Darkseer, and that worked against EG, because when you drag the Darkseer south like that, you expose Sumail.
And they didn't kill that Darkseer. That's also very important. They killed him in the end, but not at that moment, because he survived with the Glimmer Cape. They had no detection. He bought a lot of time for the side of Keen Gaming to regroup, reassess the team fight, and just win it afterwards.
Well, the good news is that Fly is buying a lot of time by sending these illusions. Old Chicken, with that Radiance bone, mischance, he hasn't been able to actually use Plan to Roche yet. Kaka down half HP.
Yeah, and OD is alive. He's porting in. They can definitely put up a fight here around this Roche pit now.
Cogs have been used fairly early. They need to finish up right now, but the bash is coming out to her, so this could end up being misfortunate for them if they're not careful. Crit, ready to go in. Fidget's going to be there. Sending in the illusion. They want to see how low it is right now. Ursa gets bashed once more. Now Arteezy charging in towards the pit. Rage is up, looking to move away. Static Storm gets dropped. Kaka, it's used defensively now. Yi with the BKB trying to do enough. Sumail gets bashed up. Oh, he's dead. They pick up the Aegis. Old Chicken has a second life to work with, and now S4 finds himself a little bit too deep. The kinetic field there, but the BKB activated. If he gets bashed once, he's surely dead. And Old Chicken does get that bash. The Stomp used in response says, if you can stun, I can as well. But the Glim is perfectly timed to drag him back towards his death. Dead for 75 seconds.
The moment Sumail died, by the way, Shadow Demon, Shaker, and Nikes just run the opposite direction of the map. They're going for those bounties. They don't want to continue fighting whatsoever any longer, as they realize they don't have the main damage dealer in their team alive any longer.
The thing to look at here is the fact that they actually piled ultimates on to save Kaka's life, right? The Static Storm wasn't used aggressively at all. If anything, you look and you understand why Sumail makes that move into the pit. He's like, okay, they don't have the lockdown for me anymore, but just one bash is all it took to secure his death.
It was bash. It was also Darkseer running in, using that wall to bring him away from the pit, from the rush that is.
Yeah,
and then also Nikes coming out from the Astral imprisonment, so...
And now they're on your high ground, not going to endure. 30 seconds until Doom is up. Doesn't want to have to commit a buyback for this. OD is up in 1 second. Crit has the Echo Slam. They stack hard, maybe, but with the pipe, that's going to reduce the damage you output. Look on this Meteoraxis. They're stacking a little bit. Crit's ready to go.
That orbital cannon.
Yep.
Just taking so much intelligence away.
Orbital bombardment, turning this bear into quite a stupid one. Sumail is moving out a little bit aggressively, but he always has the blink if they try and turn around on him.
Creeps just took the tier 2 on the top lane. But you can see teams, like, they don't really value this tier 1 on the bottom lane and tier 2 at all, when it comes to the Dire side, that is.
Usually that's a cause of how your opponents play, and that is the case in this game as well, because Arteezy spent a lot of time in that bot lane.
Yeah, he's just out-pushing it all the time. If the offlaner isn't out-pushing it, your carry is. And Nikes is one of those that can be very deep, like he was. And he did get punished a couple of times, because even with the rage, if you get hooked, you can port out. But
it's actually 10-second BKB ready on Ursa, which is going to be important considering Arteezy not only has that Radiance and the Heaven's Halberd, but just got the 20% evasion talent.
yeah. That's a lot of evasion. From the Radiance, 70%, and then 20% as well, 37. Pretty good.
You wanted to do the maths for a second there, didn't you?
Well, yeah, that's very difficult maths. If you're from NA, perhaps.
EGR. And according to them, this is a 100% missed chance, and Arteezy is safe at all times.
Is under attack.
They're wrapping around here, actually, but the problem is Keen has control of the high ground in their jungle.
S4 is in front and he doesn't have buyback. He just completed his Shivas. And they will see that.
It's hard to kill him quick enough before he BKBs, though.
Yeah, because Shivas is there, BKB is there, 2.5k HP is there as well.
It's not that squishy pickoff you've been looking for. In fact, who is there really? You can look for the Shadow Demon. In fairness, Crit has the get out of jail free card from the Clockwork with the 4 staff, and it's got Blink Dagger to boot as well. So it really is. You're looking for Fly here. Because if you don't kill him first, it has a mini Oracle effect, right? I'll save someone.
And you have Fly, you have Sumail as well. You have these 2 heroes that can save
Dire's top tower
other
is
people
under
with
attack.
Astral Imprisonment and with Disruption.
No, Sumail is admittedly still fairly squishy compared to others. The problem is he has the Hurricane Pike, so once again, Clock is not a form of target for him. You guys actually get gone for the Blade Mail on the Clockwork.
Of course, that Orbital Cannon cannot hit Kaka any longer. If you do try that, you better be sure that you have Astral Imprisonment to save yourself once that Blade Mail starts hitting in.
Or you do more maths, but yeah, just do Astral. We've already struggled with the maths today.
Enough maths.
More kills, maybe, because Kaka is moving towards mid here. He's waiting behind him as the Shiva's ready. He's going towards the Aghanim Scepter next on the Razor. Something we used to always see as a core item a few years back, and then...
Yeah, because Eye of the Storm Scepter now hits up 2 different units strike instead of 1.
Yeah.
I saw this. Still affects buildings too, so it's a pretty good... oh, they
Fluff.
missed that.
They had vision as well. Not just from the creeps, but from the wards. On the Rocket Flare forward. Yi throws out the Atos, wants to force the Rage out.
Yeah,
They want to see if they can get a glimpse if they have vision here, but they won't.
They don't have the high ground vision, yeah.
If they save the Rocket Flare, maybe, actually. But
It was on cooldown too, so...
yeah, because he used it at the start.
Good. There's a double damage on the...
They're just going to move bot. They realize we have to come down here eventually. There's a tier 1 and a tier 2 still standing.
It is difficult. One of the reasons why teams do not take these towers so frequently or so happily is because it's very easy to wrap around you, around this shrine, and to take a favorable fight for the Dire. That is...
Yeah, this is usually considered the safest area outside of Dire's base. Egg is reclaimed.
And look at that, EG is instantly smoked up and they're going towards OD because they know exactly where Keen Gaming is. Now, their thought process is, we could engage them here around our towers,
Radiant's
and
top tower is under
for
attack.
sure they're going to be 5-man here. Or we can take their side of the map, where we have some objectives that we can take, we can ward it up, and when they start porting in or coming, perhaps we can take a more favorable fight when it comes to numbers, if nothing else.
It's the trickling effect on both ends, in fact, because you're going to leave someone behind longer on the other end. Doubles your chances of catching someone out, really. And while you could argue the Keen could do the same, it's the fact that you're playing into this very dangerous area, as you mentioned,
The only
around here, around the shrine.
The only problem is if Dark goes back as the Disruptor, he can set up a kill, as he can use that glimpse. I'm surprised he didn't port already.
Radiant's top tower is under
It's the clock
attack.
instead that's porting back.
Radiant's structures
Indeed,
are
the tier 2 has already fallen, and Arteezy will leave with
Dire's
nothing
bottom
less.
shrine
We'll see
is
some
under
ports here,
attack.
definitely. They want to defend this.
Radiant's middle tower
Everyone
is
is coming
under
back.
The cat bolts are going to put it in deny range, so they just need to get rid of the Kais.
They
Deny.
surge the Disruptor, but that's not it. Like, it's not... I'm surprised they didn't play this a little bit better, because usually what you do is you just send the Disruptor back. He sits on the high ground much earlier than anyone else, and then when the ports start coming in, he goes and he catches one of these targets with Glimpse. And as long as he doesn't use it on Doom or Nyx, they will get the kill. There's no BKB on OD. There's no BKB on Shaker, or they can't save each other. So
Yeah, you know, he just leans back in his chair, pulls out the popcorn to pass the time, presses W when he sees someone,
Yeah.
screams to his team. Easy kill. He's cleaning up. But no, they for some reason, I can understand to an extent, like, you can hook shot onto the lifesteal. That's the argument. Whereas you can never glimpse him back. That shouldn't be happening.
yeah, there's Drogon on mid using his fire to outpush.
Just back up here, and you can actually see they are keeping Sumail off of the map. They don't want to reveal that. They were worried that there might have been a gank coming towards top, as you can actually already see that Keen have prioritized around this mid area, as Roche might spawn in just under a minute.
Scanning.
They need to renew these wards as well. They're going down in 15 seconds. They do have one to the south. That's freshly placed because EG has been prioritizing moving through this way up towards those pit engagements.
There's another smoke coming from EG. Yeah, this is... You have nothing else to do but to stay S5 at this point and contest Rosh and fight around Rosh, which is exactly what they're trying to do. You can see the Dragon is just going in front. It makes it a lot easier for Nikes to scout them this way, as he has more time to get out of the Dragon and rage out. Can't get caught by the hook and instantly static stormed.
Yep, easy to push out his lanes. Arteezy just wishing that he had picked the Dragon Knight and built Nags right now. But they can't initiate on it either. It's just 1500 HP. That's a huge investment in terms of resources.
But they can jump on Fly instead.
Yeah, they go around the back. Fly is found. Forced have to get him away. BKB from Old Chicken in the bash to ensure the kill. Now the hook shot. Looking forward on the crit. They're trying to move away though, and the Hex comes out. And look at this. Lifesteal has a ride. Forced staff to get Kaka down the low ground. Crit reveals them with the dust. They're backing up though. The Spirit Vessel's out on the crit to make sure he can't really move around and get too aggressive. Instead, they'll turn around. Yi moving in. With the BKB activated. Crit has no escape plan. Should fall here. And now Arteezy says abort, retreat. Spirit Vessel's on Sumail as well, so he can't blink. Arteezy has got the Infest. They're trying to turn around. The Doom comes out straight. Want to raise the buyback committed by the Shaker. They want to get involved in this. The Hex is going to be there on Old Chicken. Down to half HP and just eviscerated straight away. He's gone. They're going to find a second one as Kako is forced to just contain the entirety EG here and give his life to the cause as the rest of them try to escape. The Doom is going to run out, and Yi this time, compared to the early minutes of the game, will survive it.
Really well played by EG there. Even though Crit died and bought back, same goes for Shadow Demon. It's just the two supports that had to do it, that were forced to buy back. Also the way they forced them to chase them towards the shrine, which allows Crit to be there on time to use that fissure, also allows them to just kite the Ursa while he has that surge. The moment it runs out, the fissure is there, Shadow Demon is there with the Demonic Purge and just OD wailing on him with the Arcane Orbs.
And especially the Soul Catcher. At this stage in the game, 2.6k on the Ursa, 2.3k on the Razor, Clockwork 2.5k. That's a lot of damage.
Definitely. Soul Catcher is one of those unsung spells, right? Like a very strong spell that does a lot of damage. 40% damage. It doesn't matter how much you've got. Like it's always going to do a lot.
Now Roach has just spawned. Old 11. Did he?
Did he see that?
No, he went into the fog just as he appeared.
But they should check it again. They'll know.
Or he's busy rocket flaring elsewhere.
I mean, let's see. Ursa. They should know. They should know. Ursa is going to jump it. No,
they did. I thought Clockwork just caught a glimpse of it, but he didn't.
There's double damage as well.
There it is. Now that's definitely going to be a Roach.
What time is this today? That double damage spawns.
Today, this is all competitive Dota, Liz. It's always decided by a DD. Anything else you've seen as a lie. They need to stop this right now. That's a refresher shot. Chicken is almost done here. Arteezy's starting to move in. Static Link is on him. He's forced up to get him out of range of it. The Fidget to slow things down. Backstab from S4 coming in, looking on the dark. Doesn't want to throw out the Doom onto this target because he doesn't have a 25 second echo stab. Quick, good. Static Eclipse follow up. Force the buyback out the Disruptor quickly. But he needs to get back into this fight. Old 11 will just about get away, but barely. Now Old Chicken pursuing forward, looking for something, but Old 11 is on the retreat. S4 is keeping hot on his tail. Arteezy down to half HP. Atos glimpse back into the Static Storm. Will be enough to bring down Artor. He's dead. Buyback comes out straight away. Crit. Thunderstrike doing a lot of damage. Kinetic Field to control him up. The Force Staff mistimed, and now the Hex is out. They're looking to turn around, and the Doom has finally been committed by S4. Just for him to run away, though. BKB activated. Barely alive right now. And it looks like he doomed... Yes, he did. He doomed Yi once again.
He doomed Yi, but he was fast enough to get to the shrine and heal up. And Doom just had to run back. S4, that is, had to run back.
And that fight came...
Arteezy bought back, though, so...
Yes, they need to get this right now. It felt like that fight came 20 seconds too early for EG, right? Because you saw S4 done. He's just probing the backline. And he's like, man, if I had Doom here right now, the things I would do... And the things that Arteezy is doing to Old Chicken right now. The open wounds out after the enrage. Zone out by the Shivas by Yi, but he's on half HP himself. He needs to be careful. Guardian Greaves will heal him up. They're waiting for S4 to get back to this fight.
Sumail has 56 stolen intelligence. This is a scary fight for Keen to take.
Yeah, he's going to put some glasses on, get a role as a professor, and roleplay Nahaz in a second. Kaka is pretty tanky, and with that Blade Mail, we mentioned it before. If you're the buffer point between the squishy backline and Sumail, he's going to have problems.
If you're Kaka, I think your main objective...
Jump in, straight away onto the Razor, down to half HP. Already going to get him low enough to kill him off. He's gone.
No buyback.
No buyback either, indeed. And now Kaka puts the cogs down. But Arteezy's like, give me that booty. You won't be able to find it, but you will be able to find Roche. And
You
also,
still are playing versus clock. You have to be careful here.
yes,
And
they
they
see him
see
as
him.
well. Disrupt comes out, jump in, BKB bash, forced up to get him away, but no, the long range bash. Sumail in trouble as well, needs to back away here. Old Chicken with the BKB about to run out, vacuum beautiful into the wall, but no one's there to follow it up. Instead, the enrage comes out from Ursa fully defensively, stunned up the entire time, won't be able to get away alive, dead for 80 seconds on the sideline. They're going to chase onto Old 11, who's going to be just hit up by the fissure and finished off as well. And this whole time, the hook shot's just been sitting there. Kaka has saw no opportunity. He wants to just try and steal this Aegis when it falls to the ground.
Yeah, but he needs to find a different angle, and it looks like he won't even try. He's moving back.
Yeah, you can just see from Crit, like back and forth, zigging and zagging to make sure there's no entry. And that's going to be Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher. Hard fought for on both sides, but EG walk away with the booty in the end.
It looks like it's going to be Cheese on the OD.
Oh god, it's going to be double Doom as well. Soft cooldown in 10 seconds.
Double Doom, exactly. Double BKB,
fact,
double Shivas on him.
He could, I mean, he's going to probably save a buyback, but look how much money he's got. He's getting closer to the point where he can just have 3 Dooms if this drags out a little bit.
Yeah, most likely saves for the buyback at this point, though. As you already have that shard, unnecessary to risk.
Maybe a little bit overkill.
Just a bit, just a tad bit. Arteezy, however, just going for that tower, and it melts. He hits really hard at the moment.
Does indeed. So much evasion as well, so the tower doesn't really hit him that often. Should be a tier 3 at least falling. 10 seconds till Ursa is up. Has buyback, but doesn't want to have to use it here.
They might leave
X,
aside.
jump in, straight away, moving in here, trying to get them out, but Clockwork getting very low. One more hit will do it, he's gone. The Blade Mail activated too late to actually have an effect. RTZ backing away. Yi trying to zone them out of the base.
Doom is there.
Asteroids defensively, and now Doom just zoning them away. The BKB and the Doom does get committed. They'll turn around to Razor, slowing him down. The Infernal Blade is gone. Chase it through, looking next on the Dark. He's just going to be ran down. The Glimmer Cape will protect him for the moment, but the Shiva's Guard slowing him down so much. Now Old Chicken turns around with the bash. There's the Astro to save the day again. Static Storm gets dropped. Hex on the side. Old 11 needs to back away from
He blinks
Sumail.
out.
He's up to 72, 76 seconds. Gets dropped on him, and Ursa goes down as well. Sumail is styling on him.
GG.
He's the Cheesy goes in when the GG comes out. EG take game 1.
What a game.
How did Oh my god, look how much. Well, they killed him at the end, but look how much they got for that. 1600 gold for a Sumail kill. That's what a TI champion's worth.
How much did Arteezy give?
Not quite sure on that one, but
What a game.
display.
What a game, really. Like, Keen Gaming, they played really well around their strategy, around this fast-paced lineup that they had. They had the Ursa, they had the Razor. Overall, it looked like they had everything in their control, like taking that first Aegis, killing Sumail in the pit, killing Sumail a couple of times, going high ground at one point, but diving a little bit too hard behind the tier 3s, even to the tier 4s to get the fly.